Welcome to Tabletop Baseball Plus as we march on with the 1934 Dizzy Dean replay. Game number 16, or start number 16, this time versus the Cincinnati Reds on the road. There's a look at his numbers. He's 8-3 so far through 16 starts in the replay. Now in this game, amazingly, this is not a mistake here. He pitched 17 innings. Did get the win and moved his start record to 11-3. Gave up 18 hits, 6 runs, 7 walks, 7 strikeouts. The game actually went 18 innings, so he didn't pitch the final inning. Might as well leave him in there, huh? Maybe he was due up to bat or something, I don't know. But hopefully it doesn't go 18 innings today. Versus the Reds, Tony Freitas on the mound for the Reds. So let's get things started here. Pepper Martin will lead off for the Cardinals. 3-5. Freitas is a lefty, and he's going to walk Pepper Martin. And Pepper's going to think about going here. -1 on the hold. Catcher Lombardi's a 0 arm. So it's going to be a -3 total if he can get a good lead, obviously. Let's see. A 7. 2 through 5 are 10. So no good lead. Pepper Martin. So Jack Rothrock's going to hit away. A 1-5 versus a lefty. Struck him out. Brings up Frankie Frisch. 6-7. He'll be batting right. 6-7 is a single, 2 stars. So first and third with 1 out, and maybe Frisch might try to steal here. He's got a 4 through 6. That's a 10, so no go for Frisch at first. 5-2 for Medwick, righty. Fly to center, B. That'll score the run from third. RBI for Medwick. It's 1-0. 2-11 for Rip Collins. Grounds out to the pitcher, Freitas. Cardinals get a run. It's 1-0. Bottom of the first, Tony Piette. Or Payette, not 100% sure. 1-7, single. Payette leads things off with a single. He's a 2, 6 through 8, and a 10 is an automatic out. I think he's going to stay put for the moment. Gordon Slade, the shorts, they're playing second base today. 1-7, fly to center. Brings up Mark Koenig. And he's playing short. 4-10. 4-10 versus a lefty. Ballpark check singles. It's going to be a 1-7 for lefties. So single. The 1-star single. First and second, 1 out. Chick Haffey. 1-11. Ballpark check home runs. Advanced game, that's a home run, but super advanced, we got to go with the ballpark check, and it's a 2 for righties or lefties. So 16, he's going to fly out to left. For 2 away. Jimmy Shevlin, first baseman. 5-7. Lefty, strikeout. So the Reds leave a couple. Top of the second. Bud Davis, 5-7, righty. Second base X. And Cincinnati is not the greatest fielding team. A lot of 4s, 3s and 4s. 4-8 For Slade at second base, we get a 13, 4 and a 13. It's going to be a G3. Then 9 on a E8. So he'll make the play. On Spud Davis, Chick Fullis. Center fielder, 5'8", righty. Lines it out to first. 2 away, brings up Leo DeRocher. 6'10", right-hander. Ballpark check singles. 1 to 13 for righties, single. For DeRocher, not going to steal. Brings up the pitcher, Dizzy Dean. We get a 2. Pass ball rating of the catcher, which is Lombardi's, a 4. It's a 10, so no pass ball. 4-7. Dizzy Dean's a righty. 4-7, ground out to short. So they'll leave one stranded. Bottom of the second, catcher Ernie Lombardi, 1-7. Grounds it out to short. Wes Schulmerich, 5'11", righty. Ground ball to short. So 2 away, Komorowski, the right fielder, 6'6". He's a righty. And he'll fly to right. Top of the third. Top of the order, Pepper Martin. 6'11", righty. Grounds out to short. One away, brings up the switch hitter, Jack Rothrock, a 4'7". So he'll be batting right. 4-7's a ground out to short. Another switchy, Frankie Frisch, 2-7. Versus a lefty, 2-7's ground ball back to the mound. Freitas makes the play. Little 3-up, 3-down inning. Bottom of 3. Tony Freitas will lead off. 1-7. Grounds out to second. 1 away, Tony Piet. 4-9. Righty. Walked him. Dean walks him. 1 out, 1 on. Gordon Slade. No wild pitch. He doesn't have a wild pitch rating. 5'8". Versus a righty. Ground ball to second X. Second baseman Frisch, 220. Uh-oh, 2 and a 1. Single. And then a 14. Or 13. 13 on a 20. E20. And an error. SI1, E1, single. And an error. Batter to second. Runners advance 2 bases. Single and then an error. E4. Slade's at second. Piet's at third. With 1 out. Koenig, the batter. He singled his first time up. And it's a 5-11. Batting left. Pops him up. That's good. Pops up to first. So 2 away. Brings up Haffey, the cleanup hitter. 293 batter and 34. What about Shevlin? They're going to pitch to Haffey. 6'4", righty. Center field X. So, center fielder, Fullis, 2'14", 13, is an F2. And then a 13 on a 14. He's going to make the play in center for out number 3. And Dizzy Dean and the Cardinals escape. A couple runners in scoring position. Top of the 4th. It's Joe Medwick, 6'7", righty. Single. D. Steeler. Rip Collins. 210 versus a lefty. Ground ball to third A. It's going to be a double play. 5-4-3. On a lefty. Well, he's a right-hander. But he's facing a lefty. So, righty-lefty matchup. Spud Davis, 2 away. 3-8 versus a lefty. Single. The double play was big. Brings up Fullis. Chick Fullis. 5'7", right-hander. Second base X. We got Slade again there. He's a 4 and a 1. SI2. Single, runners advance 2 bases. And a 7 on an 8. So no error, but it is going to be a single, and Davis to third with 2 outs. First and third, Leo DeRocher. 3-4. Versus a lefty, grounds it back to the mound for Freitas to handle it, and he does. And so that's all for the Cardinals. Still 1-0. Bottom of the 4th, Jimmy Shevlin, 3-4. Fly to left. And here's Ernie Lombardi, 4-6. 4-6, he's a right-hander. 1-6 triple. It is a 1, so a triple for the catcher, Lombardi. Brings up Shulmerich. 4-4, righty. Catcher X. And that's Davis, a 3. 3 and an 11. There's a PF and then a 13. 13 on a 4. E4. So we get a PF with the runner on. And no error. Runner's on a check, wild pitch rating for a pass ball. Well, there's going to be no wild pitch because he does not have a wild pitch rating. So we will roll again. 1-6, and he walks him. 1-6. Shulmerich. First and third, they're playing back, they're playing deep. 1 out. Komorowski, 6'8", righty. Pops out to third. Huge out there. Brings up the pitcher. Freitas, 212, fly to right. So again, Cardinals escape any runs being scored. Top of the 5th, Dizzy Dean, 1-5 is a strikeout. Brings up Pepper Martin, 1 out. 1-5 versus the lefty, walked him. Try to get a lead. 2 through 5 or 10-7, so no lead. Jack Rothrock, 3-8 versus the lefty. Ground ball to the mound, B. And that'll get the runner over. Let's see. Fielder's choice. Doesn't get the runner over. It's a fielder's choice. I don't know what I'm saying sometimes. It's fielder's choice. So Rothrock, I first, Frisch the batter. 410, batting right, struck him out. So that's the third out. 2 Ks and then a fielder's choice. Medwick's going to lead off. That was Frisch. Nothing doing for the Cards. 5th. Bottom 5, Tony Pied, top of the order, 2-4. Grounds out to short. 1 away, Gordon Slade, the second baseman today, 5-7. Batting right, struck him out. 2 away, Mark Koenig, 4-6. Batting left. He's a switch hitter, so 1-5 triple. It's a 7 single for Koenig. Not much of a stealer. 2 through 5. 2 through 5 are 9s and automatic out. There are 2 outs. Let's see if he can get a lead. And it's a 2 on the D20. Dizzy Dean does not have a balk rating, so no balk. And we get a 4. So he's going to get a good lead. And he's a 13. Dizzy Dean's a -3. You've got Davis is a 0, so -5 total. It's going to be an 8. 1-8. And it's a 6. So a good stolen base for Koenig. Brings up Happy. 3-3. Grounds out to first. So it was a good try. Got a runner in scoring position with 2 outs. Can't capitalize. Top of the 6th. Medwick, 3-10 versus a lefty. Grounds out to the mound. Rip Collins, 4-5. 4-5 righty. Grounded to third. 2 away, Spud Davis, 5-7 righty. Second base X. There's Slade again. He's a 4-8 second base, 10. 4 and a 10 is going to be a G3. And then a 11 on an E8. Makes the play. Nothing doing for the Cards in the 6th. Bottom of 6. Still clinging to that 1-run lead. Jimmy Shevlin, 3-11 versus a righty. Ground out to second. Ernie Lombardi, the catcher, 4-9. Righty, 4-9, walked him. Dean walks the catcher. He's on with 1 out. Wes Shulmerich, 6-8. Righty. Popped him up to third. So 2 away, Komorowski, 3-3. Grounds out to second. So they leave another runner stranded, bottom of the 6th. And still 1-0 as we move to the top of the 7th. And 7-inning guy is Tony Freitas. Amazingly, he's only a 7-inning guy from 1934. 6-7, righty. Single. That's about the 3rd time that 6-7's come up. Single for Fullis, brings up DeRocher. Two through 7, a 12. 9's an automatic out. Let's give it a go. 5. He gets a good lead. He's a 15, -1, and catcher's a 0. So -3, it makes him a 1-12. 7. So Fullis steals second. Brings up DeRocher. And a 1, possible wild pitch. No wild pitch. 5-10 versus a righty. Shortstop X. Tough play for Koenig. He's a 4. E48. 4 and a 5. 4 and a 5 is a single. 1 base advancement. And a 15 on a 48. Eesh. So an SI1E1. SI1E1 single and an error. Batter to second. Runners advance 2 bases. E6 scores a run. So DeRocher at second. Dizzy Dean the batter. It's a 2. Possible balk or pass ball. It's a 3. So balk rating is a 1-3. It's a 7. So no balk. Dean's going to bunt. I should have said that a little earlier, but he is going to bunt. 6. And he is a bunter, so he'll be a B bunter on 6. Oh, it's defense. It's the old defense, which means you take the, and we got a 2. We got a 2, which means, so it's speed -4 plus range. DeRocher is 15, -4 is 11. Plus it's hit to the pitcher. +2, so a 13. 1-13 to get DeRocher's safe on a 1-13. Or they can get the sure out at first. They're going to get the sure out at first. So it's a good sack. DeRocher to third. Pepper Martin is the batter, top of the order. 1 out. They may try to walk. They may walk Pepper Martin. Try for a double play. Although Pepper Martin's got a lot of speed. He'll probably just steal second. So let's hit away, or let's pitch to him. It's 4-2. He's a right-hander. Ground ball to short B. Infield in. Infield in. Ground ball to short. With the runner on third. 7. Batter safe. Lead runner's out. On a 7. Runner at third. So they get DeRocher at home. 6-2, and it's going to be a fielder's choice. Pepper Martin now. He'll try to get a lead. It's a 10. He does. So we've got a, again, it's a -1, -3, so 1-15. And it's a 1. So possible throwing error. All kinds of stuff going on here. 1-8. And it's a 2. So stolen base. Throwing error on the catcher. And Pepper Martin's at third base with 2 outs. Rothrock, 5'8", batting right-handed. Lines out to first. But the Cardinals scratch a run across. And that's going to be all for Freitas, as he is due up. They're going to go to the bench timeout. Harlan Poole will come on to pinch hit. He's right here. 4-8. He's a lefty. 4-8 and 1-11 single. Anything else, he'll line out to second. And it's a 14, so he lines it out. Tough luck there for Harlan Poole. So we go to the top of the order. Tony Piet, 3-5. Flies to center. 2 away, Gordon Slade, 2-6. Single to center. 2 for 4 for Slade on the day. Here's Koenig. Let's see if Slade can get a lead here. 2, 4 through 6. And it's a 6, so he does. He's a 13. You've got -3 between catcher pitcher, and then -2 for being held. So a -5. That makes him a 1-8. It's a 5. Stolen base. So Koenig up with runner in scoring position now and 2 outs. 3-6. It's going to ground out to second. So once again, good try, but now they're going to have to go to the bullpen timeout. Paul Derringer on for the Reds. It's Frankie Frisch, the switchy. 4-4. Batting left versus a right-hander. 4-4 ballpark check singles. 1-7. So no single. Line out to second base. Joe Medwick, 2-6 versus a righty. 1's a triple. Anything else a double. Double. Brings up Rip Collins. And in scoring position, 110. Single to center field. That's clutch symbol. It only comes into effect if there's 2 outs. There's only 1 out, so it's a single to center. Center fielder is a -1. Haffey, the -1. That drops him to a 15. And -1 for being held drops him to a 14. And there's not 2 outs, so it's a 1-14. And it's a 7, so he scores on the single by Rip Collins. Spud Davis, 1-8, 1-7. Fly to center, field B. He'll be on third, so fly out to center, 2 away. Chick Fullis, 4-6, righty. Ground ball to third. And that'll end the inning. Forgot to put the pitcher marker in there. So 3-0 now. Cardinals, bottom of the 8th inning. And it's Chick Haffey. 5-8. Righty. Second base X. And that is Frisch, a 2E20. 2 and a 14 should be G1. And then a 14. 14 on a 20. E20 makes the play. For 1 away. Bottom of the 8th. Here's Jimmy Shevlin. 6'9", lefty. Shortstop X. DeRocher is a 1. And a 6. So it's a G1. And then a 10 on a 36. He'll make the play. 2 away. Here's Ernie Lombardi. 5'10", right-hander, strikeout. So the Reds go quietly in the 8th. Top of the ninth. 3-0. 3-5. 3-5. Single to left for DeRocher. Dizzy Dean's going to bunt. And possible wild pitch. 1-5. It's 20. No wild pitch. And we get a 5. He'll be a B bunter in this situation. It's a good sack bunt. Moves DeRocher over. And we're back to the top of the order. And Pepper Martin. 5-4. Righty matchup. Catcher X. Lombardi's a 2, E3. 12. 2 and a 12 is a pop out. And then a 12 on an E3. So he pops out to the catcher. Two away and brings up Rothrock. With DeRocher at second base. You know what? Timeout. He's gonna look at stealing. No, he's not. He is not. 18 on the D20. 5-4. Rothrock's a switch hitter, so he'll be batting left. On 5-4's catcher X. 2E3. 2 and a 6. 2 and a 6 is a P. And then a 10 on an E6, E3. There's no error. So PP runner is on, check. Wild pitch rating for pass ball. Okay. 1-5, it's a 19, so no pass ball. Let's do it again. 5-4, lefty. Same thing. 5-4. So again, it's error check or fielding check. Lombardi, 2E3. 2 and a 14. It's kind of faded out. I think it's a foul out though. FO. It's either FO or PO. Either way. And then 8. So it's a foul out to the catcher. Day in the inning, bottom of the ninth, last call for the Reds. It's bottom of the order, Merrick leading off, 6-7. And he's a right-hander, fly to center. Brings up Komorowski. 3-4. Righty. 3-4, righty-righty matchup. 3-4 walked him. Brings up the pitcher spot. Let's see. First of all, as far as running goes, there is nothing worth bringing in to pinch run. As far as hitting goes, we're going to look at Jim Bottomley. Jim Bottomley will come on. Runner on first and 1 out. It's 1-8. 1-8 versus a righty. Single, 2 stars. Bottomley comes on, does the job, and it's first and third. With 1 out, Tony Payette. 2-7. Struck him out, though. Nice comeback by Dizzy Dean to strike him out. 2 away. Gordon Slade, 2 for 4 on the day. 2-7. Wow, 2-7. It's a ground ball to short ball game. So the Reds had a few chances there, especially there in the ninth. They got a runner to third on a couple third time in the game. They had a runner to third, could not score him. And they get shut out. It's 3-0. Dizzy Dean goes the complete games, nowhere near 17 innings like the real game. But he goes 9. Gives up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits. Gave up 18 hits in the actual game. 6 earned runs in the actual game. Gives up 0 here. Walks 1, 2, 3, 4 walks. 7 in the real game. Strikeouts 1, 2, 3, 4 strikeouts. 7 in the real game. No home runs. So there's his line and the actual line. He's going to improve to 9-3. He was 11-3 as far as starts go in real life. So not far off the pace. 2 games in the win column, that's it. And that is going to wrap this game up. Thank you guys again for joining me, as always. Appreciate it when you hit that like button, and of course subscribing is great too. So until next time, you guys have a great evening. Take care and God bless.